Hello, this is K. Kim from ACBM TECH. Today is October 24, 24 and the invoice is 103,410. It is the CL5000 bench-style label printing scale from CAS. The problem is that the barcode is not scanning. The most likely cause of the barcode not scanning is a printer head issue. Although there is a chessboard method to check the label printer head. It's probably better if you just look at the labels that come out of the scale mode first. I'm going to put 5 pounds on it and pull item number 1. It says beef bone, and I'm going to put a 5-pound weight on it. I put a 5-pound weight on it and it says 4.99 pounds, so I think it's the wrong weight. You can't really see it from the label format. But there's a thin scratches on the barcode side. If you have a black barcodes that has some white scratches on it, or if it's printed wrong and it breaks the barcode, it results a scanner can't read the price or it show wrong price. Now I'm going to use the scale's built-in chessboard function to pull out the label. So let's press 1864 the menu button and test. I'm going to put 2 labels on it so you can see it more clearly. If you look closely, you'll notice that the label is covered by bold lines in white. There are 2 reasons why this might happen. If the label does not come out of the scale, do not use a knife or anything sharp to remove it. If you use a knife or tweezers, you're going to scratch the printer head. And that scratch is going to come out as a white line when it prints. And if it doesn't show up on the barcode, you're going to have no problem scanning it. This issue can be resolved by replacing the printer head with a new one and scanning will be fine. There are other reasons as well. The labels are printed in a label format with blue and red ink. Labels printed with low-quality ink are vulnerable to heat, causing melted ink to build up on the printer head. With all that dirty ink building up on the printer head, what happens if you pull the label off? Friction damage caused by ink dripping. The solution is simple. Instead of pulling it off, peel it off from the bottom up. Let me repeat that because it's important. Peel the label off from the bottom up. Never pull them off by tugging. There's one more thing I need to tell you, and I'll tell you about that later. But as you can see, I put a 5-pound weight on it. And it shows a weight of 4.99 pounds. I'll have to check the weight. I'll put a 60-pound weight on it and see if it weighs the same. It's not level. I can't get an accurate weight like this. Let's take the weight down and level it first. It's not as simple as you might think to level the scale adjusting 4 legs. Okay, it's level. Let's put a 60-pound weight on it. As expected, the weight is wrong. It's reading 59.94, so I need to calibrate it. I come back with solution. All of the above issues have been fixed. There was one more issue, and I'll share the solution with you later. I'm going to show you the replaced printer head, and if you look closely. Do you see the 2 scratches? You can only see 2 on the screen. But I can feel the other scratches with my finger. These scratches are the reason why you can't burn labels because they can't dissipate heat. It's a shame because if the scratches were somewhere other than the barcode area, the customer wouldn't have to change the printer head. And here's the problem that I didn't see the first time, so take a good look at this. Remember when I told you not to use a knife or tweezers? Well, the proof is right here on the roller, which is located right under the printer head. This is all the damage that's been done since someone tried to use a knife, tweezers, or any other sharp tool to peel off a label that was stuck somewhere. It's understandable to want to do whatever it takes to fix a broken label machine during the middle of the day when you're supposed to be working. But one wrong touch and the next thing you know you'll be replacing the printer head. We'll show you the basics, so here's how to do it. If you don't want to use a sharp tool to get it off, open the door next to the scale. Turn off the power first, and don't get your hands wet. Unlock the printer head and remove the label cartridge. Next, use your fingers to peel off any torn label pieces or stuck on labels. A repairman will know if he needs to use hands, tools, or disassemble the scale depending on where it's labeled or stuck, but this is the safest way user can do it. It's worth repeating because it's the biggest contributor to printer head damage. Do not use tools to remove labels that are stuck in the printer head area. Now that I've explained, I'm going to put the cartridge back in and see if it works. I replaced it with a new print head and the printer head problem is solved. Now let's check the 60-pound weight. The weight is right, so the problem with the scale is solved. Thank you for watching and understanding.